Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm over here. I'm down here. I'm down here at the bottom left. I switched it up today, and I'm reacting to myself. This is weird. I know. Bear with me for a moment. Welcome to Miss Valley Entertainment News. My name is Dread, and today I am going to, or this evening, whatever it is, I am going to address the Sungrand Studios Melodrama. Now, as you can see, I've already recorded something, but I never ended up uploading it. I was planning on it, and then things just continued to be fluid in the situation, and I thought, no, let's just step back and not. But now, Jarrell over at Sungrand has released another video today, and as I thought was eventually going to happen, it was somewhat of an apology video. So what I want to do is two things here. Two things, that's four things, or 22 things. I can't count. Two things. There we go. What we're going to do is I'm going to play my 8-minute thing that I recorded and never uploaded before and let you kind of get the feeling of what I was going through as the melodrama was rolling over kind of everybody in its path. And then I'm just going to take a quick stab at addressing what Jarrell dropped today, which is the Tuesday, April 15th. I'm just seeing this in the late afternoon, early evening, and now I'm addressing it. Just got off work. I am tired as shit, and I want to go to bed, but I feel like this has got to get done so I can upload this and get it out for tomorrow morning, and you guys can take a look. So that's what we're going to do. By the way, to all my subscribers, just really quick, I know you're like, Dread, you're not posting anything on this channel. Well, now I am. And I have several times, as you can see, recorded something and then never uploaded it because things are always in flux. Things are always changing. And I tend to record things in the evening and then I would upload them for coming out in the morning. And before they come out, the situation has changed. And I'm like, well, my video doesn't matter. It doesn't match anymore. There's no point. So it's a third time the last month or so or less that I've scrubbed a video and just not put it out. So things are still getting my attention. I'm still wanting to comment and talk about things with you guys. It's just been difficult. Plus, my attention is really divided. But I am trying to get back into getting some more videos out. So let's go through my own video that never actually made the internet, but now does. So let's go ahead and just take a look at this one. And we're going to back it right up to the beginning. And like I say, it's about 8 minutes, and then we'll just have a quick talk about the newly released video and my thoughts on that. Let's go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Miss Valley Entertainment News. My name is Dread. It's been a hot minute since I recorded anything. Been kind of taking time for myself, but just taking the news in for a while. Sometimes that's true. I think it's good for me, anyways. Personally, you take a step back and just let things kind of go past me and kind of watch as they go and decide where am I going to throw my rod in and hook it onto something. I got two topics to cover today. One are going to be what went on just recently. We're only covering one, don't worry. Recently with Sungrand Studios, and the other one is some rumors about the Oblivion remake. So nobody cares. I handle both of those in this video. I'll try not to be too long. We'll get to the point. So I watched this video here by Hypnotic called Sungrand Studios Suffers Massive Crash Out After Creator Gets Attacked Over the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so first of all, it's the first time I've seen somebody covering Sungrand Studio about this, but I saw the original video several hours before I saw this video. When I saw the original video by Sungrand, I wasn't prepared to really say too much other than what I dropped into his comments. But then I watched Hypnotic, who did a pretty fair video on this. Quite honestly, it's not really attacking Sungrand at all. It's just saying, wow, this is wow. If you don't know who Sungrand is, this won't be of any interest to you. And quite frankly, just skip the video or skip ahead to the Oblivion remake part. But it's very interesting to me. I'm not going to play either of these videos. I will link this video by Hypnotic down below. I've linked to Sungrand Studios. If you're interested in the video by Hypnotic, go to Hypnotic's channel, which is Hypnotic, HYPNOTIC, and search for it. There's my plug for Hypnotic. Many times before in the past, so yeah, you check that out. The original one if you want yourself as well. what I want to do is tell you what I wrote in the Hypnotics comments after watching his take on the video. Because I think this is what I, again, would say directly to Jarrell from Sungrand Studios. I don't know who this guy talking is, but damn, he is handsome. Sorry, who is going through a tough time right now. He's going through a tough time in his personal life, and it's bled through. And then when he got attacked by certain people on the internet, it just, I think, became too much for him. And that's a real shame, because Jarrell is a hell of a nice guy. But I'll show you directly what I put in the comments after watching Hypnotics' video. Okay? Here it is. Number 1, I don't care about the Switch. I don't own or play a Switch, and I pay zero attention to anything to do with it. And I will preface that as well by saying Sungrand Studio apparently did 4 or 5 videos on Nintendo Switch 2 that people reacted to. I didn't watch any of them because I don't care. 2, I enjoy Jarrell's content on Sungrand Studio, and I enjoy Jarrell even more. I think he's legit good human being. 3, this video by Jarrell was way out of line and an outlier for his content. This was not the norm for him. 4, Jarrell has a lot of really tough stuff going on in his life for the last year or more. He is losing close friends to terminal cancer, and every human being should be able to empathize with that. Should be able. Unfortunately, as we all know, and maybe I already said this in the video and I'm about to say it again, I don't remember, the internet is full of a lot of people who have voices but are not real human beings. And I'm not just talking about bots, but there's a lot of bots out there, but there's a lot of people who are clearly soulless, lacking a soul, lacking empathy, lacking humanity, and lacking common sense and pretty much a brain. And they all run to the internet and they spend all their time there. So, yeah. Unfortunately, the internet is full of people who are not really human beings because they have no empathy, sympathy, or brain power, really. Number 5. All that being said, I think Jarrell just needs to step away from interneting for a wee bit. I believe the stress in his personal life is now filtering through into his content, and I've been seeing signs of that for a bit, but anyways. Into his content, Jarrell seems to believe that we, the gamers, need him to stand up for us to the baddies in the industry. The fact is, we don't need Jarrell to do anything but take care of himself. And we'll miss his content if he takes some time off, but the gamers will be fine without him. He seems to feel a need to lead and to fix everything, and he takes way too much responsibility and pressure upon himself. That isn't healthy or realistic. All that I need from Jarrell is for Jarrell to just be himself, relax, and take care of himself. I'll just stop right there and I'll say what I've picked up on, not only in Jarrell's latest video, but in previous videos as well, is that Jarrell takes everything upon himself and puts himself in charge. Like, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. My friend's dying of cancer, I've got to make his life better. I got to put all my focus into that. Oh my God, the gaming industry is collapsing on the gamers. I have to lead the gamers to victory over the gaming industry. And it's, Jarrell, stop. Just stop. You don't need to do any of those things. All you're doing is putting pressure, expectation, and guilt upon yourself, and it's going to fucking kill you. Stop. And I mean that in all honesty, not in anger. I'm empathizing with you, Jarrell, but please, for the love of God, stop. Evaluate the way you look at life right now, because you are killing yourself on the inside. And no, I don't mean that in an unaliving way. And I stand by that comment. A lot of us take unrealistic expectations and responsibilities upon ourselves, and that is not healthy at all. It's like a, and maybe I said this in the video too, I don't know, we'll see. It's like a messiah complex, where you think you need to sacrifice everything to make sure others are okay. And there's times to be that way. I mean, if you're in a healthy relationship with a spouse you have children, you get a family unit. By all means, if someone attacks your kids or your wife or husband or whatever, by all means, you should be standing up for them and placing yourself in harm's way to protect them. Yeah, totally. But you can't be at a point in life where you're, oh my God, my friend's not happy. It's all my fault. It's all my fault for not making them happy during their time when they aren't happy. No, no, we choose what to think on and we choose what to feel. Yes, we have emotional reactions to others around us and things around us and things happening to us. But in the end, because we have a brain, we get to choose how we're going to feel. You may feel something in a moment, but you choose whether to keep feeling that or not. And that's as someone who goes through depression and lives with a lifelong depression, is on meds for depression. It's a chemical imbalance more than it is what's happening to me, but it's a chemical imbalancing the way I think. And I have to learn to think properly in order to not think in a depressed way and to sink myself down below the waves. You choose your thoughts and you choose to control your emotions. And if you do not choose to control your emotions, you're a fool. I'm not saying that about Jarrell. I'm just saying that in general. So if you put so much expectation on yourself that everybody else's happiness or everybody else's life being good is your responsibility, you have a messiah complex. And you have an issue. You have an issue because that's not your responsibility. Responsibility is to be a good person, to treat people right, take care of you and yours. That's it. Anything you do beyond that or take upon yourself is taking and adding more burdens to your life that you're never meant to carry. Anyways, back to what the handsome man over here in the video is saying. Just don't report me to YouTube censors. As I said, Jarrell just needs to take care of himself, relax, okay? I wish him well. I am staying sub to his channel, but yeah, that video cutting apart everybody listening, that wasn't cool. And that wasn't Jarrell. That's a man cracking under personal stress. I'm not taking any shots at Jarrell, but I'm saying his video and the way he reacted to everybody was out of line. It was completely out of line. And I think at some point in the future, he'll look back on that and realize that. And I expect at some point he'll probably apologize too. Did I not just say I just finished watching his apology video? Yes. But beyond that, yes, the internet is a place where horrible people will come with anger and emotion, screaming empty words and throwing fists in your face just because they're children. If they're not literal children, which a lot of them are, they're mental and emotional children. And the internet gives rise to that.
Yep.
It gives a voice to those people, a voice that needs to be a lot quieter.
It's a voice to Trent
and
monkeys like Trent.
But it's not. Those loud, angry voices overtake the internet and become this rolling and roiling wave. And it feels like it's overwhelming you, like it's all there is. And it's not. It's just because they're so vocal with their keyboards. They're so vocal that they drowned out everything else. But everything else, the calmness, the peaceness, the serenity is all still there, Jarrell. The peaceness? And it's all still there, listener. It's just the one wave that comes at you feels so overwhelming. Because often the other people who do agree with you are the people who don't really say it. And maybe that's what Jarrell needs. Jarrell, I support you, and there are lots and lots of people who support you. But I don't support your content for going against the gaming industry on behalf of the gamers. That's not why I support you. I support Jarrell because he's a good human being. And I'm looking at a man who needs to spend some time helping himself right now. Not others, helping himself.
As a man who had to
in my 50s go get some help for my out of control life that had been out of control since I can remember. I mean, to humble myself and say, no, I need help getting myself under control. I do understand what that's like. And Jarrell or anyone else who feels like they're being pushed under and needs help, go get it. Just just go get it. So worth it. And I don't know if Jarrell knows how to do that. I'm not really sure. I don't know him that well, other than through his videos and his content. But I'm saying I see a man I'm not sure who knows how to take care of himself right now. He's so busy trying to take care of everybody else. Jarrell, take care of you. When you're in a good shape, in a better place, then the you present to everyone else will be the real you. Yep. The rest of this was about the Oblivion remake stuff, and I tried to cover a video about it, and I realized there was absolutely no content in the video. Yeah, one of those. Okay. So moving on, this one right here, which you can't quite see, but yeah, there it is. Boy, my green screen's really acting up today. I apologize. Just noticed that. Trent, make it stop. Make it stop. No. Oh, gosh. I might need to move my lights around. Maybe that might be it. Anyways, sorry, squirrel. This is by Sungrand Studios, and again, I'm not going to link this directly, but if you don't know Sungrand Studios, go to Sungrand Studios and check us out for yourself. That's Sungrand space Studios. I stopped myself because I just reminded myself that my space bar on my keyboard is broken and I need a new keyboard. Okay. So this is a 13, almost 14-minute video by Jarrell. I'm not going to play it, but it was, for the most part, his apology video and his explanation. And I appreciated that. As I said in my other video a couple of days ago that I never posted till now, I was expecting him to give an apology video because that's the kind of person I think he is, and he did. It's interesting, Jarrell, how you talked in this video too about kind of, I can't remember the word. Words are hard for me, but subverted your own channel. Kind of cut the legs out from underneath your own channel. Just to try to fix things that you felt were out of control. I have done that with my channels before too. I have completely switched and changed direction on things, and did so in a very political, quick, slice it off way that was very abrupt and pissed some people off. Some of which I didn't want to lose. I've also lost a lot of people who, I've got friends of them over a game and then stopped playing the game because I started really hating the game. And even though I like those people, I kind of lost them because the game was what we had in common. That kind of thing is sad. Anyways, I understand, Jarrell, how you might feel about losing some of the people off your channel that you didn't want to lose. Fortunately, that is life on the internet, man. That really is. So this video, I would say, was kind of an awkward and meandering apology. I think I could say that, but it was also somehow, in the end, very heartfelt as well. As I got closer to the end of the video, you began to hear more of himself trying to express his emotions. And I do appreciate that. Again, Jarrell, I honestly feel like with the amount of things you've had to deal with in your personal life, just the things I know of, and I'm sure there's many more, I do feel like you need to be sitting down and talking with a professional about it. And I don't mean that like, oh, he's crazy. I just mean, I think sometimes we need help and we need someone to listen. And I don't know if YouTube subscribers can really be that person. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know if we can be that person for you. All I can do is say I'm rooting for you and I'm in your corner. And I want to just share what I dropped down below this video. So we're going to read that. And man, my green screen is it's a mess. Jeez, people, I do apologize. I must have to get brighter bulbs in my lights. Something, I don't know. That's really weird. He does put here, thank you for hearing me out. I hope you understand. This is my way of taking care of the community here at the channel and doing a better job. I will do my best for you. And I call this out as bullshit, and I don't mean as in bullshit, this is a lie. but I call it out as bullshit. As bullshit, this is what you should be doing. No. Fuck taking care of the community here at the channel. Fuck that. Fuck that shit, Jarrell. Fuck it. Throw it the fuck away. Stop. We don't need you to take care of us. We just need you to put out your content, things you love. Put that out. Don't worry about what we want from you. Put out what you want, because then your genuine personality comes through, and people who stay will be those who just like you. That's all you have to do, man. And I am going to go down to my stuff right here, 12 minutes ago. This is right before I recorded this video. So I figured an apology was coming, and it is accepted, of course. I will say, be careful, as most people don't like feeling they are a part of a social experiment. It's very true. And again, and this is just from me, I won't speak for anyone else, but I am not here for your social teachings or for your attempts to change the gaming industry. When I started this journey with your channel, Jarrell, Sungrand Studios, I saw a video of a strange little man talking about scoring his games and showing off different instruments. My favorite videos here are where you play a song, whether a silly one directed to Kathleen Kennedy or just an acoustic piece on a replica instrument from bygone days, or when you talk about what food is going in your picnic basket for your fishing trip or something like that. It may not be a basket, it may not be a trip for fishing, I don't remember exactly. So I guess my interest in this channel comes from a love of the arts, and I appreciate that side of you the most, even if I honestly do not share your love of obscure consoles and making new games for them. I do appreciate watching, though, Jarrell's interest in that, even if I don't have interest myself. Does that mean I'm going to watch all the videos where he talks about the games he's making? No, actually, I'm not going to watch all of them, but I'll watch some of them. And I'll watch them just because I feel like he's showing a side of himself as he talks about his art, his creation. And I said, I myself use my YouTube channels, and video games and mods to create characters and to tell their stories. And in that sense, I consider myself a modern day poet. Keep up with the artistic content, and I will be around, lurking in the background, and dropping the occasional content. That should have been comment. Let me fix that right now. Words are hard for Dread. A comment. Yes. Thank you, Trent. And the green screen is cleared up. Okay, it was apparently an OBS issue. Sorry, Jarrell, for putting content when I meant comment. My apologies, Jarrell. I will put out a video, Jarrell, talking about how I apologize. I should not have ruined your entire week by putting the wrong word in. Now, how ridiculous is that? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. I'm just saying. I appreciate Jarrell is in a very hard place with the things he's going through in his personal life. And, we've all probably experienced death of a loved one, someone around us, friend, family, whatever it may be. It's a hard thing. And if it starts coming at you and it seems like it's happening too much, that can be quite overwhelming. I got nothing else to say, man. This is my take, though, on the little melodrama, addressing the melodrama around Sungrand Studios. I'm still here. I still like the funny little man with his instruments. I apologize, not really, but I'm sorry. When I first saw it, I did that. I go, here's a funny little man. He's showing me weird instruments and talking about scoring video games. I'm like, what is this? But I liked it, and I subbed, and I stuck around. And I watched the video where you pulled things out and talked about the different things you were taking camping, I think it was, for a camping trip. And you're showing out all these different packages of foods and cans of stuff. And I was like, what am I watching? I was here for the KK video with the glasses and the And the fuck you glasses. It was great. It was funny. It wasn't because you were trying to teach Disney a lesson. I didn't give a fuck about that. It was funny content. It was you showing your personality. And if you're a person, Jarrell, that doesn't, you say you don't want to tackle the industry anymore, awesome. Good. I understand you got more content, you got more viewers and subscribers because of that, but you already had them before that. And just be, you even said you're not a YouTuber. You know what? You're not a YouTuber. Don't care about what the subscribers want. Just do you. Do you and watch the people who are there and who stay there and who flock there because of you. Not because what you're going to do for them, man. Just because you're you. Just be the funny little man with the instruments. For Misspelled Entertainment News, my name is Dread, everybody. Hope to see more of you, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.